building. Put it on the table. Put it on the table. Hold on, man. I'll go to game. All right. Get it. Shit. Can't see shit. Oh, there you go. Man, what color you wearing, bro? Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't tripping because it looked the same on my screen too. Straight. Probably should have played with these niggas. That's what I should have did. Should have went and tried these boys out before the season got started. Huh?
This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams as Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Checking in with the Gamecocks head coach before the game. He understands what a challenge this is. Number one, the stadium is one of the best in college football. Every time you step foot in this crowd, in this stadium, you have to be at your best from a communication standpoint. This top 25 team will be a challenge, and he understands his guys have their backs against the wall. They have to communicate and be effective at the line of scrimmage. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Gators kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go.
You're right, fellas.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
This called good. Man, Swan, we know the crowd's gonna be crazy.
This is what we expected.
All we gotta do is turn them down one time, fellas. One time, just get it up.
At the 35, he's got room. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll
turn them
move
down
the
a little bit, fellas.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
We talked about it earlier. Now this home crowd making life difficult. Looking for a crease. It's McAllister. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Second play of the season.
Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations.
Not on the second play of the season.
Teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41.
Yeah, come on. It's smart. 31, whatever.
They'll give it to the transfer, first carry of the season. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
Okay, you don't look
I am
half bad.
impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They're gashing this defense.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Caught in the backfield, it's Tuggle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Sellers. Pressure coming. Desperately looking. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive.
Don't look
Quarterback's
half
3
bad.
for 3. He's picking this defensive apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's coming next.
And the Gamecocks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Sellers. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big-body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Sellers through the noise. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
And the field goal unit is on the field. This whole play is going to see if
my
this
God,
kicker
I'm about to
can
miss that
operate
one.
in a sea of noise.
What's up, dude?
And that's exactly what you want as a coach. You want to drive the ball down the field and get some form of points to create some momentum for your squad to start the season. How about the kicker? 1 for 1 in the year. He's perfect.
I'll let you off the hook, bro. I ain't gonna care. I'll let you off the
And it'll
hook.
come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
What's up?
They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Oh, no.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
When you're in zone coverage and it's 3rd down, man, it's eyes on the quarterback. Break as soon as the hand separates from the football. You see the slant coming in behind. Nice job making your presence felt. They want to throw those. They need to pay for them. Be physical. Make sure he doesn't catch that football.
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to Ball.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. The offense changing the play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Stepping to the right. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
I know what they let that motherfucker knock him over like this.
They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete in the middle.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. Running inside. It's Ball. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. They'll go right back to the run. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Mr. Two-Bits would be proud the Gators standing up and hollering for a first down.
How does that cheer go?
Well, first you have to have the yellow shirt and the striped tie and go 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1, all for the Gators. Stand up and holler. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run out of the gun with Jalen.
Come on.
The offense retained possession. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead as we get a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work.
Yeah. They got that dynamic shit. That shit fire in here.
Handoff for Ball. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And this D's going to have to find some answers, guys. I mean, you've seen him. This offense has moved the ball down the field, done what they want. Now first and goal situation. Who cares about the yards? Like, step up right here, try to force them into a fourth down, try to make them kick a field goal.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They can put together here. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Finds his big tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire playbook.
And just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
Throwing Sellers. They're working that left side. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. The run inside. It's Clark. It'll be a gain of 6. That's up 2nd and 4. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Pocket breaking down. He'll try to do it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Well, 2 things I love by the quarterback on that play. 1, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And 2, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body.
We got to work.
Fresh set of downs coming. Well done.
And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
Across
his body, and it's picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it, he's not going to throw it back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, and made the big play.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ball. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the outside. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Guys, let's chat about Florida. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Good, solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Finds his big tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Hey, man, you're going to have to bring a lot of hats to the party to get this guy down. These big tight ends, they do not go down easy. He's able to make one guy miss, break a tackle, pick up some extra yardage.
Running inside. It's ball. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Reads it, fires complete. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
And, man, it's really nice when you start to have a QB that understands exactly what the situation is. 3rd down, like my execution, not trying to make big plays. How can I move the sticks, get myself another set of downs? Nice job by the QB understanding that, being on the same page with his receiver, and getting a fresh set of downs.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to run with ball. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in.
That is a fucking kick, bro.
Fired in from the red zone for the score.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Here's Sellers to throw. Looking down the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Sends it back in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout at second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. Quarterback really needs to be better moving forward, working through his progressions.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is extended a little further. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that Bull Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at Virginia Tech taking on the number 16 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And it's the Hokies with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And the Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Ball. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Gators lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36.
You can really feel the momentum changing in this game now, can't you? The defense comes away with a massive takeaway deep in their own end. And here's the offense on the 3rd play of this drive, getting the 1st down and doing it running the football. Everything seems to be shifting in this team's favor.
Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too.
Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they're leading by 2 possessions offensively, and that could have been a game-changing play right there. That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He's very lucky that was not intercepted.
Man, I can't get that.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the 1st down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
Here's Jaden one more time. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Looking deep. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Got the quick pass. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field.
Come on.
So that'll cost him a down, 2nd and long after the illegal forward pass. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. They go right back to him. Got enough for the 1st. At the 35, he's loose. There he goes. All the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Breaks into the open. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Fires it incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They'll try the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. The containment and the tackling, they stop him for no gain. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
He'll pull it down. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
4th down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Gators are flying down the field. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Give to the running back from the shotgun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He's got the back in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
He's got it. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Might be calling a hot route. Maybe just trying to get some breathing room to kick it away. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Gators will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Had to hurry the punt a bit, but gets great distance. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Under fire, turning it on. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Sellers.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the 1st down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Going to the run, it's Clark. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Here's a heat. And they got it.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running inside. It's Ball. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Offense set on 1st down. Ball again. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
He stopped, but it'll be enough for the 1st down, and they are going to waltz out of here with a win. He's up to 81 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. The run inside. It's Ball. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's to get the ball. They're just going to try to stick it to him and add some salt to the wound. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note. on the blue, Albertson Stadium in Boise, Idaho. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Florida Gators. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. The Tar Heels ready to kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Gators want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Push down for the tackle.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Here's the give off the left side. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And they're able to get him down.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
It'll be 3rd and long. The play action fake. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. He's got it. Still on his feet. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. To the air, it's Mayava. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to fire. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. So they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Makes the grab. It's Thomas. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the single back. Turns it on him. There's a crease. Made a defender miss. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there and make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football, and they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
To the air on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Wide receiver going in motion. Snags it, and there's running room. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Dropping back, it's Griffin. A little release to the back. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Well, it's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed, you know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back, get it into his hands quickly, let him go pick up the first.
Makes the catch, it's Brown. At the 35, he's open. He'll go out of bounds, they'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Well, that's not a bad 3 plays in a row. Palmer, you probably never did that in your life, but 3 plays, 3 completions, like he's seeing it very quickly. Good protection up front, finding his receivers, and that's 3 explosive plays in a row.
Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. First play of the period, first down here. He'll do it himself. He's shown off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure.
They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. And the defense got it. Oh, the big fella running to glory. Tag. Touchdown, UNC. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And that is a defensive lineman's dream. Ball on the ground, pick it up, make some moves, take it all the way to the house. Palmer, I did think he was going to run out of oxygen.
Yeah, David, I don't know if that guy's ever run that far in his life. They're going to have to get him some oxygen on the sideline soon because he's got to go back on the field right away.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The scoop and score, what a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Bringing the heat. Gets away, still looking. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Number one job of a defense, affect the quarterback, get to him, make him a little bit flustered, uncomfortable. Jesse, his second fumble of the day, and this time it goes to the house.
Yeah, and David, you know as a former DN, the coaches were telling their guys, hey, you got him to fumble once. If you get close to him, strip away at that thing. Get your hands on him. The ball's going to come out again. That's exactly what happened. They were opportunistic, not just recovering it, scooping and scoring for a big TD.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Looking for space. It's Riley. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's second and short after a good run on first down. You'll see them be aggressive. They choose to run the football, defense ready, now setting up a third and short situation. Are they going to run it 3 times in a row? The defense probably going to be ready for that.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed, to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the first down.
Makes a man miss. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox toting the rock, man. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. He just caused so many problems for the defenses we faced. And I think in the SEC today, you have got to be able to run the football if you're going to win games. And this guy right here, he's going to give the Gators a chance.
And the Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jackson. Nice move there. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They've finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the catch.
Oh, not RG3. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. That shit is weak ass shit. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, look at you. I just smacked me, nigga. Wonder if I need to say that game clip. But Nah, bro. I just smacked a nigga that had RG3. Fuck, son. Yeah, and I just smacked his ass. I had, my D tackle had two script sets for a touchdown. Yeah, nigga. See RG3 out there dropping back. Script set party. That's what I'm saying. Script set. Niggas see me script second niggas and they still gonna try to goddamn. Let me go back and look at this doo doo shit that I see this nigga putting together. Let me see that. Let me see that dookie. This nigga here. Why them 80s go for so much? Yeah. How you upgrade them? Shit me. Shit me. Ain't let me upgrade my niggas. How far they how far they go up? Oh man, I can't do nothing with that. I thought they go up like, cause I got Donovan McNabb. Mm-hmm. I just got that nigga out of free pay. Damn, Yanni, you wasted your coins. Why you confused, bro? Hold on. This nigga suck. Yeah, good, so you don't get sick. But nobody care about you buying no points, cuz. We know that's what you did, bro. Like, stop it. He gonna try to take his game down so we'll see how many points he can bought. That boy finna drop him. That shit crazy. First weekend, this nigga $1,000 in already. So good. I told you, I had told you, no, it was some cars coming up. I was looking at them. I was looking at them in the wrestling in the catalog. I'm gonna blunt real quick for the nightcap in the hood. The nigga I just, bro, the nigga I just played. I ain't gonna lie, I just lost in my dynasty, so I went to go play me a fucking head to head. Nigga, I just played. This nigga came out first drive, fucking I formation, one receiver. What the fuck is you? This nigga came out trying to run Bo Jackson the first 4 plays of the game. Get the fuck out of here. Well, nah, buddy, that's not it. Mm-mm. I got them hitters now. You can't just try to goddamn. Mm-mm. Can't just try to run on me, bro. I ain't having it. And I know you done. I know you done. Oh, I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to see you, boy. Don't fuck around and press X while I'm searching for a game, nigga. What you do? Don't you press X while I'm searching for a game, nigga. Yeah. You, nigga. Don't press X while I'm searching for a game, nigga. They gonna fuck around and pass up, and I'm gonna have to goddamn go against your head now. I'm gonna have to go upside your head, my boy. You hear me? Meet me in overtime. Come on. Oh, oh, never mind. I don't want to play. Never mind. I thought you was on my level. I'm tripping. That shit juice. That shit higher than mine, nigga. That's why I just said I don't want to play. Nigga, you might well keep him, bro. They ain't gonna get you shit. You might, you might get a good strategy, bro. You just good. What is that? That shit's like 80. The big now going for like 82. I'm about to say, because I played against that nigga already. How much you need for that 200, bro? How much you want for that 200? I'll give me and a very good there. Fucking Dookie. Fucking Dookie. Take some. Where's this kid? Hallway just sound like it's big. That nigga. Some sound like a Yorkie.
The Gamecocks headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys. Those defensive tackles getting in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle was in the backfield in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick, athletic. That's just all words you describe.
Snatches it on the right. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. To throw, Manning. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Brings it down on the right side. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
This nigga's playing with Arch Man.
Extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
This offense is high octane, boy. And you just saw
not a
lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Is there a better way to respond than right there? First possession, your defense gives up a touchdown, and the kick return unit creates the excitement and goes right down the field, makes the huge play, and grabs the momentum back in this football game.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So a dynamite play there, 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Oh, he's got some space. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give on the option. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Manning. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
This nigga Manning at 85.
Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. He's going to let it go. Intercepted deep in his own end. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays. But there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. And the Gamecocks want to move quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Right back to the well. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The offense in hurry-up mode. He might want another play. Looking to pass. It's Ncaa27. Fires quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Working that left side now. He works his way in.
He got that new corner. That Pickett nigga.
Down. I love the QB. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Back to pass, it's Ncaa27. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Looking to fire. He wants to go deep. Got it inside the 10. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Give to the fullback. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So frustrating to have a false start in this area of the field, but still second and goal. Looking to throw, it's Ncaa27. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Got rid of it just in time.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got third.
It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes. But fourth and short. Now, decision time, baby.
Dead center perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Arts to throw. Lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Back to throw, it's Manning. Release to the back. This time on target.
I like how this offense throws to their running backs in different areas of the field. It's not always going to be to the perimeter. It's not always going to be screens, but they can attack the middle of the field, too, using these angle routes. Nice play call.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Arch madness. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Running inside, it's Jackson. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Makes the catch. It's Clark. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
And, man, guys, we talked about this guy coming into the game, right? He's good, and he can catch the football. He can make plays. That's his first target on the day. And I think the defense is just as surprised as we are, but the offense definitely got to get this guy more involved.
The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's Manning to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab at the 10. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Running the red zone, it's Jackson. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill, and I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going, and as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
Here's the pressure.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll tie things up as we head toward halftime.
And that's a really positive end to the first half. Driving down the field, putting that drive together, using all the clock, and most importantly, getting the 3 and tying this football game up.
Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. Unloads quickly. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Going right and going deep. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Going the other way, and he's got room. Smashes ahead.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was able to come away with the pick.
And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Throwing Manning. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Unleashes to the end zone. Picked off.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. Little flip to the back. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the offense says thank you. After the personal foul penalty. He leaves it with his back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires the pass, intercepted. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. The run inside. It's Jackson. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Picks up the first down. Finally out of bounds at the 21-yard line after the big run.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
Crosses the 10. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on 1st down, stopping the run. Here we go on 2nd. There's a good chance the offense tries to run it again.
Complete. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. Let's see. He can block. He can catch. He can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for the quarterback.
Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And now, after being stymied for this entire 2nd half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. Might have a chance. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. There's a rich tradition of running the football at Auburn from James Brooks, Joe Cribbs, Bo Jackson, Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown. They love to find a tough running back to feed the rock.
Such great history, such great lineage of ground and pound and great athletes, and it's just a physical mindset of Auburn, and they're always that team that wants to run the football.
Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. Turning it on! They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a 1st down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Brown will throw it. Going for the big play. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
That's just a better job by the defender. He knew he was going to get challenged in this game. He knew these receivers had speed, and they were going to test him. Nice job by that DB knocking it away.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On the option. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Brown wants to pass. Makes a catch. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On third down, he drops the throw. He's got it! Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And he probably should have left that one with the back, as he is just smashed in the backfield. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Georgia Tech spends its second timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. This defense has been able to force a couple of third downs, but they haven't been able to get the stop. Can they do it this time? And he's knocked down.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the... Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown! Brown will throw it. Moving out to the right. He's got it. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Well, they hit that deep crossing pattern, and nice job by the quarterback there, keeping his eyes down the middle of the field. He's not telegraphing where he's going to throw it. He knows he's got to give his guy a chance to work through the traffic, get all the way across the field, but you can't let the defense know where you're going with it. So really good timing between those two on that play.
He put that one in harm's way, and it's wadded down.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't have a lot of room to... Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Running inside. It's Cobb. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, I did not have this on my bingo card, guys, but being one of the most talented quarterbacks in college football, to be under 50% completions in this game, nobody saw that coming. He has not been able to find his rhythm, and he looks frustrated.
And that's a big throw. That's a big time.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's complete. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Wants to throw again. Got his man on the right. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you,
Always got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's a little room there. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup.
Caught into the end zone. Brown wants to pass. Right down the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He's going to take off. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Keeps it on first down. Touchdown, Tigers. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action on first down. On target to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. The holding penalty will make it 1st and 20. Here's a give to Washington. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Brown will throw it. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Find my guys quickly, know my matchups, get them the football, let them do the rest. So many playmakers now in football. I'm trying to get it to him as fast as possible so he can do that. Right after the catch, make guys miss, make beautiful plays.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Man, what a scramble by the quarterback. 4th quarter, need a play, 4th down. He makes it happen. This home crowd is going nuts. We got a great one on our hands.
The run inside. It's Cobb. Makes it past the marker. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And this is the part of the field, man, I got to understand what the defense is thinking. They're going to be trying to be aggressive. They're going to try to get a sack, get a negative play to back me up to make the field goal longer. So where can I attack? Because I still want this touchdown. Like, a field goal is my last effort. If I tie it late in the football game, still got a few more chances to try to go win this thing.
It's complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And this is the time where I'm a defense. I'm slow to get up. I'm making sure I stay on that offensive player. I'm trying to eat up as much clock and make this offense burn as much clock power as I can.
And this coaching staff right now, you know they're looking at the analytics too, right? How many timeouts do we have left? We want to think about dialing up some play calls that get guys catching the football or get the ball out of bounds to stop the clock. You've got a good rhythm right here. You're in a good position of the field to go win this thing, but you've got to be really smart with your play calls.
With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Tiger! Great place to start for this offense. Here's a give to Washington. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
And the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right.
And hang on, they are leaving the offense out there. And look, I understand it doesn't add a possession to the lead with the field goal, but I don't know, it doesn't hurt to tack on some points at this juncture of the game. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
Nigga, we had you the first 2 times, nigga. Oh, okay. So these 80 niggas is worth it. So they be having 85 speed.
So they had a ladder right here to get up. Even easier, no?
So, well, I can see it. Yeah. War done. I'm finna go get war done. Straight up. Nah, who I'm talking to? I don't know. Nah, I never heard of that. I never got killed. I don't do that. You said what? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Negative. Nah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry. My brother probably was fucking with that shit. Gail Sayers. Stop it. Stop it. That nigga said real walkie talkie. I ain't really fuck with this shit. That's too much for me. Okay. I need a right. Mm. South Carolina. Nah, that's a long way from the boy. More like Greenville. More like Greenville. Yeah, about an hour and a half. He said even the one in the front with me. But when I feel that that's crazy. That's crazy. What? You're a funny individual, dude. That boy said we banging on them crackers. Hey, thank you. Damn, what took y'all so long? I don't know nothing about that shit. You know about no cage. I'll take that. I'm thinking about getting. I might grab another one. I know.